Hi everyone, Comic Reviewer here. This time reviewing on Edge of Spider-Verse, issue number 3. Now, as you know, this follows the adventures of a different Peter Parker known as Aaron, and is also one of my friends, Sean, who owns a comic book store's favourite character. So it starts off how, in this reality, we see Aaron Ekman as a kind of prodigy, and even gave himself spider powers and became the Spider-Man. Even when battling villains like Red Eye, saying, "Born in the great red storm of Jupiter, Red Eye will destroy you all." And even find out these kind of mysterious kidnappings that's been going on, where one of them says, "I've come through the door in the dark more like me want. Wait, little spider, we will make great food for them. This world will fail." And so, heading up to where he is, tries to add in a new kind of mixture, saying, modified clone, protein, liquid. If my calculations detect doesn't jam, there is no way Narrative will escape this silk. And we introduced to his boss, who's meant to be the Mary Jane, who they slowly formed a relationship. Even pointing out is how 7 years ago, her 10-year-old daughter was hit by a car. Now, when you think about it, shouldn't she have actually looked both ways before crossing the street? I mean, this is why kids should probably not have their headphones or anything else. And even eventually, she wouldn't want Aaron's help anymore after trying to get too close. And in his kind of house, we see these other spider suits, like a mech suit, robotic arms, and everything else, until he hears a knock saying, "Corey, what a surprise. What are you doing here?" And he's like, "Let's run away together, just the two of us. We could go anywhere." "Corey, that would be wonderful, but you know we can't do that." "I can't do that, but I'm glad you've come hardly see me anymore." And eventually she'd say that you didn't really care about my daughter, and that you just saw her as an obstacle. And he's like, "My God, Corey, no, you made it perfectly clear Hannah was no longer any of my business. I was helping you. Why did you push me out, Corey? You couldn't face it, could you? She's dead, isn't she?" And so she runs off in anger. Well, Aaron actually goes after her, saying, "Oh, wait, Corey, I'm sorry. Don't leave like this." Damn it. And rather than getting his spider suit to go after her, he decides to basically go after this new menace, and eventually finds one of them away, saying, "Right in the heart of the selfie call, right on schedule." And so mainly saves the victim, and manages to capture him just in time, but realizes this isn't the same one, and eventually passes out, but is in stable condition. And Aaron realizes to his horror that he's seen this tech before, and turns out Corey's been behind this because she wanted to save her daughter without accepting the responsibilities that she's too far gone. And she points out, saying, I had a dream. I was in a dark world. It's over now, my love. It was just a dream. Everything's okay now. In that world of darkness, there was a door, Mummy. Mummy, who is that?" And so mainly passes out until her eyes light up, and realizes that that more have been converted, and goes after Corey's daughter and make sure nothing bad happens. And he's thinking, "I've got to make this right, I've got to do this." Until we see one of the main characters who are going after the other Spider-Man. He's like, who are you? The end of your story. You can be their hero, little Spider-Man. Mankind is doomed. And yeah, this is the end of the story. So, the story is actually pretty good, and it's a shame that it never got made into a comic book series. Now, my friend Sean had basically wanted this to happen, but given the fact Spider-Gwen got her own comic book series, I would actually like to see the same for Aaron as well. So the story deserves a good thumbs up. Still good, and still alright. So, Comic Reviewer here, signing out.